Game 4 of the 2025 NLCS between the Minnesota Broncos and the San Francisco Giants. Game 3, that is. So that's going to be a typo in the description. Broncos lead the series 2-0. We'll be back with the lineups and more after this. The starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants is Damian Jacobson, who's 1-0. He pitched in the final game of the NLCS to advance the Giants to this position. He'll be faced off against Nicholas Templeton. Will be starting the bottom half of this inning. Grover Doby to lead it off.
Shortstop, Grover Doby.
Doby, 45 home runs this season. Steps in, has not hit a home run in this postseason.
First pitch, 7:06.
And here's the second pitch by Robinson. And Doby rips that one into right. Played made. And that's out number one. Take a look at the lineup for the Broncos. Doby at the top, Les Rosa, Ron Schoen, Eric Emerson, Mike Trout, Hassan Townsend, David Mercado, Cedric Fowler, and rounding out the order, Nicholas Templeton. So the same lineup from yesterday, or from Sunday. Saturday, here's the pitch to Rosa, and that's in there for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And Rosa rips that one into left field, high and deep. And it is caught at the wall as it stays in the ballpark. And that's out number two.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up Ron Schoen, who homered in game number 2. The Broncos struck first in that series, in that game. They went up 8-0. The Giants fought back, but the door was shut by Day in the 9th inning. They scored a run off every pitcher the Broncos put out there, except for Lazoo. And that's a line drive foul ball. The Broncos have not scored a run since the 3rd inning.
Ball one.
They actually didn't even have a base runner at second base after Trevor Bauer came in the game. And that one's hit foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch.
Yep,
outside ball 2. The 2-2 pitch.
Helpful.
Ball taken low. And the count is now full with Emerson waiting on deck. Bryce Harper is activated, but only used for pinch hit duties. Fly ball into center field. Playable for Hayward. Makes the play and the inning's over. So 1-2-3 go the Broncos. We go to the bottom of the first. Scoreless. And here is Nicholas Templeton as he'll make the start. He started in Game 3 of the NLDS to advance the Broncos to this position. And he was fairly effective, and then they kind of got to him in the sixth inning.
Leading up for the Giants,
Here's Hayward.
the center fielder.
And there he
Chase
hits a
Hay.
fly ball into center field. Trout
Hayward.
gives chase, makes the play, and that's how this inning starts.
Batting second, the left fielder, Kurt Lyon.
And here comes Kurt Lyles. The pitch by Templeton.
No,
And
that's
that one
down.
missed. Templeton's control in Game 3 was kind of something that we haven't seen since he's been a Bronco, as we see a line drive base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Warren Pitts.
And that'll bring up Warren Pitts. They had a tough time getting him out in Game 2.
Outside.
We'll see if Templeton has any success in that. Inside ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball, and it's foul. So he got the ground ball, but he's trying to get that sinker ball in play. Ground ball again and foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, left field. Townsend makes the play, and that's out number 2. We take a look
Batting
at the
fourth,
postseason bracket.
the right fielder,
Kansas City and Oakland.
Darnell.
Game 3 will be
JV.
later today, as we see Game 3 between the Giants and the Broncos here tonight. The pitch to Darnell Davies, and that's in there for a strike. Game 4 will be tomorrow night around 6 p.m. The 0-2, and that one's hit foul. As the rest of the games in the series will be around those start
One ball,
times.
2 strikes to count.
Here's the 1-2. That one's hit foul. If there is a Game 5, that'll be played on
Nope, that's
Wednesday, and it'll have a similar start time at 6 p.m.
I got 3 and 2.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. He struck him out, and the inning is over. So the Giants waste a base hit as we go to the second. It's scoreless after 1. And here's Eric Emerson to lead off the
Leading off for
top
the
half of the
Broncos,
second.
the third baseman, Eric Emerson.
Emerson's a guy that you can't leave a pitch in the zone even when he's going cold or he's not making good contact. He has that sweet swing, and with that extreme power, he can hit to all fields and definitely can pull the ball, especially against lefties.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's off the plate. And a 1-1 count to Emerson. Emerson hits it up in the air. Playable for the first baseman. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth,
Let's take a look at the
The center
defense
fielder.
for the Giants. Lyles, Hayward, and Davies in the outfield. Pitts and Cox, Baez, and Freeman on the infield. Armando Mesa behind the plate. And, of course, Jacobson on the mound. Here's Mike Trout, and he hits it foul. Trout signed an extension, has a shot at the home run record. He's 4 home runs shy of 600,
1 ball, 1
and
strike.
he plans to get that. He said he planned to get that next season, and he wanted to do it as a Bronco.
Ball 2.
That one's low. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Trout. And that one's hit on the ground. And
No,
there's
he's
out
out.
number 2.
Batting
Here's
fifth,
Hassan Townsend.
the left fielder.
And
His
Townsend
due next,
has been
Candyman.
hot as hot can be, as you're seeing the power from Townsend in this postseason. 5 home runs. And there's a fly ball into right field, playable, and that'll end the inning. So a quick line drive to Hayward. Actually, that's not Hayward, as the inning is over. Mesa, Cox, and Freeman when we come back. Here is Armando Mesa.
Leading up for the Giants, the catcher, Armando.
And the pitch by
Mesa.
Templeton is a line drive, center field. Trout makes the play, and that's out number 1. Let's take a look at the defense for the
Batting.
Broncos. Townsend, Trout, and Schoen in the outfield. Emerson, Doby, Rosa, and Mercado on the infield. And Cedric Fowler with Nicholas Templeton pitching. Here's the pitch to Cox. And he takes a strike.
All
Still
one's the
looking
count.
for his first postseason hit. The 0-1. And that's in there for strike number 2. The 0-2 pitch to Cox.
The
That
count
one
is
missed.
1 and 2.
The Giants lineup can be slightly relentless, but they're known for their strong left-handed starting pitching, which has shown in this series. Chris Sanchez, however, had a rough go as Cox strikes out for out number 2. Second strikeout for Nicholas
Batting
Templeton in the
seven,
game.
the first baseman, number 17.
That'll brings up William Freeman. Freeman's hitting .278 with a home run
Whoa,
and 2 driven
that's down.
in this postseason. He did, I believe he did homer
Hey.
yesterday too. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, foul. Sorry. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Freeman. And that's
So
inside.
that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Templeton does have pretty good control with that fastball as he tries to spot it, and there's a ground ball. Doby fields it, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Giants. We're still scoreless after 2. And here's David Mercado to lead off the third
for
inning.
Minnesota, the first baseman, David Mercado.
This was the inning where the Broncos did all their damage,
Ball, that's just out.
scoring 6 runs in the third inning. There's a fly ball down the line, foul. The pitch to Mercado. And he hits that one foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch.
That's
And that
ball
one's
2.
taken low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch to Mercado. And he pops it up. Playable for Hayward. Makes the play, and that's out number 2. Out number 1.
Batting eighth,
Here's Cedric
the
Fowler.
catcher, Cedric Fowler.
One guy's yelling MVP, apparently. Here's the pitch. And he hits a fly ball to center field, playable, and that's out number 2. The Broncos are hitting the ball hard, but they're hitting it right at
Batting
guys.
ninth,
Here's Nicholas
pitcher.
Templeton.
Nicholas Templeton.
The game was turned on an edge in game 3 of the NLCS when Templeton bunted a run in. It was a big moment, and it put the Broncos ahead of the Atlanta Braves. And they cruised to victory. That's
Ball,
inside
that's
ball
inside.
1. Not going to see the sacrifice bunt here in this situation, obviously. And a fly ball down the line.
That ball is
Foul.
foul.
Just out of the reach of William Freeman. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Templeton's down on strikes. And so are the Broncos. We're going to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless. And that brings up Javier Baez,
Leading up
who
for the
homered
Giants, the
in
second
game number
baseman,
2.
Javier Baez.
The pitch to Baez.
Outside, that's a ball.
They like putting Baez down in the lineup. He doesn't hit for much average. However, he does have that power, and it's a good bat to have in front of the pitcher. When you can put a nice power guy in that spot, as Baez lifts this one into left, high, deep, and gone. A solo home run for Javier Baez, and the Giants take the lead. That ball was absolutely crushed.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Damian Jacobson.
That brings up Damian Jacobson.
Oh,
So Giants have the lead. It's 1-0 San Francisco here in the bottom of the third. And that one's
ball,
outside.
that's out.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss
I got
by
count 1 and
Jacobson,
2.
and the count's 1-2. Now we'll see how Templeton responds. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Just missed. A waste pitch there. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung and popped it up. Emerson under it makes the play, and that's out number 1.
Now
Here
batting,
is Jason
center
Hayward.
fielder, Jason Hayward.
The pitch to Hayward. And that one's hit foul. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, inside.
Inside, ball 1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss by Hayward, and it's 1-2. So you're seeing he does have some swing and miss stuff here tonight. The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out looking. Out number 2. And for Templeton, that's strikeout number 3.
Now batting, left fielder, Kurt Lyon.
That'll bring up Kurt Lyles. Here's the pitch to Lyles. And he hits it on the ground, foul. The 0-1 pitch. Just missed.
Outside.
With that slider, trying to get him to chase. The 1-1. Drops in a curveball, and the count's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Lyles.
Ball, that's out.
That one missed. So 2-2 pitch, and he swung on and hit foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just missed with that slider again, and now the count's full. Don't want to pitch to Warren Pitts in this situation. The 3-2 pitch,
Nope.
and he walked
Ball
him.
4.
And Pitts will come up to hit. So the
Now
leadoff
batting,
homer, followed
third
by
baseman,
a pop-up, a
Warren
strikeout,
Pitts.
and a walk. And now here's Warren Pitts. Arguably the best hitter on this
That's
team,
outside.
as he takes a fastball away. Went 3 for 5 yesterday with a double. Fly ball, left field, Townsend Originally had trouble with it, but tracks it down, makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But Baez does the damage on this hanger of a curve, crushes it over the wall. It's 1-0 after 3. And that'll bring up Grover Dobie here to lead off the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Grover Dobie.
The pitch by Jacobson. And Dobie hits a foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside ball 1.
Out.
Trying to get him to chase with that slider, trying to bend it back in. The 1-1 pitch. Inside ball 2. Broncos without a base runner so far in this game, and we're in inning number 4. And there's a line drive, and that one's foul. The 2-2 pitch to Dobie. Inside ball 3. Rosa on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased a pitch inside, and that's out number 1. Jacobson's second strikeout of the afternoon.
Les Rosa.
And that brings up Les Rosa. Here's the pitch. And that's up high, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Inside ball number 2. Rosa has a .933 career slugging percentage. OPS.
Inside ball 3.
Inside. 5 seasons all with this organization. And here's the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Swinging on 3-0.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, when you got as much power as Les Rosa, you're going to have the green light. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Rosa is patient, and unlike a lot of these other hitters in this lineup, will draw his walks.
Right fielder, Ron Schoen.
And here's Ron Schoen, hitting .263 in this postseason, and most likely going to be the 2025 National League MVP. The pitch. Well, it's going to be close because you got an argument for him, Les Rosa. You could make an argument for Grover Dobie. I think it's between those 3 guys. There's a fly ball into center field that'll be caught, and that's out number 2. But I really think it's going to be Ron Schoen for the MVP.
The third baseman, Eric Emerson.
And here's Emerson. There's some guys that say that Emerson may be an MVP dark horse just because of the position he plays. He plays third base compared to Schoen playing left and right, and he had a really good defensive year himself with his 45 home runs to go on top of it and hitting .300. The 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that one's up high.
I got the count 2-2.
The 2-2 to Emerson. Swung on and fouled. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Emerson was claimed off waivers in 2016, and he has been here in Minnesota/St. Louis since. Fly ball, and that one's foul. Yep, he was claimed by the St. Louis Cardinals, which eventually became the Minnesota Broncos, as Emerson strikes out. Couple of strikeouts for Jacobson. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Giants lead 1-0. as we will talk to our sideline reporter, as I guess her microphone is just not really working right now. So moving on, Darnell
Leading up
Davies
for the Giants,
will lead off the
right
fourth
fielder.
inning.
Darnell
Ball one.
Davies.
Templeton's pitch misses, and the count's 1-0. Ooh, Davies crushes that foul. Just on top, just missed. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball
And
two.
that one misses, ball 2. The 2-1 pitch to Davies. Swung on and fouled back, and the count's now even at 2. Expect the slider here, Dan. Here's the 2-2. And that one
3-2.
misses, and the count's 3-2. The 3-2 pitch to Davies.
That's
And now
right.
he
Ball
lost
4.
him, and that's ball 4. So leadoff walk for the Giants,
Up next for the Giants,
and that'll bring up
The catcher.
Armando Mesa.
Armando Mesa.
Quick pitch,
Ball.
and that missed. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that one's hit foul. We see Chad Foss getting loose in the pen, along with Eric Bryant,
Ball that's outside.
and that's outside. So the count's 2-1 now to Templeton, or to Mesa. Great play there by Mercado as he makes the play, unable to take
Now
the
batting.
runner, and the count's
The
1-0.
shortstop,
Here's Tom
Cox.
Cox.
Aye.
And you see
0-1's the
Fowler
count.
showing off the arm, letting him know that he can throw his ass out. The pitch,
Aye.
and that's in there for strike 2.
I got the count. 0-2.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And
What do you
he
got?
didn't go, and the count's 1-2. The 1-2.
That's ball
Missed
2.
ball 2. Now, if you're Don Mattingly, you start thinking about just going after the guy at the plate and stop worrying about the base runner. The 2-2 pitch. Outside,
Full
ball
count.
3.
3-2.
And we'll see if they send the runner on 3-2 here. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball. Townsend. Under it. That's out number 2. And that brings up William
The
Freeman.
batter, number 17.
The pitch to Freeman. And there's a fly ball. That'll get down for a base hit. The runner rounds second, heads to third, and it's a 2-out double. And there'll
The
be
batter,
runners at
number 9.
second and third
Second baseman, Javier
with 2 away.
Valle.
That was well played by Townsend to prevent the run from scoring. Here's Javier Baez, and they're just going to put him on. So the bases will be loaded, as the chicken sound goes. The bases will
The
be
pitcher,
loaded
number
for
14.
Damian Jacobson,
Damian
the pitcher.
Jacobson.
And we're going to get a mound visit here. Bottom of the 4th, and you have to feel that they have to figure out how they're going to pitch to Jacobson here. Well, right now you're seeing Templeton's control really starting to leave him, and he needs to throw some strikes here.
Ball that's
And the
low.
last thing you want to do is walk a run in and open up a big can of worms at the top of the lineup coming up.
That's a ball.
And the count's 2-0 to Jacobson. Here's the 2-0 pitch,
Ball.
and that one missed. And so the pitcher should be taking all the way here, and Templeton having a tough time throwing a strike. The 3-0 pitch.
Aye.
In there for strike one.
The count is 3-1.
Well, I say you make him take all the way again. The 3-1.
Aye.
And that one is in there for strike
3
two.
balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch.
3.
He struck him out. Struck him out looking with a hanging curveball. And the inning is over. So the Giants leave him loaded. We go to the 5th. It's San Francisco 1, Minnesota nothing. And that brings up Mike Trout to lead off the 5th inning.
Leading off for Minnesota, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the pitch. And that
Ball
one's
one, no
outside. Fouled off. And the count's 1-1 here to Trout. The 1-1 pitch. Inside
that's
ball
inside.
2. Jacobson has been sensational through the first 4 innings of this game. Swing and a miss by Trout,
2-2,
and now
yep.
the count's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to Trout. Trout lines that to center field. That'll drop for a base hit, and the Broncos finally have a leadoff base runner.
The left fielder, number 22, his student, Candyman.
And that'll bring up Hassan Townsend with a runner at first. Got to be careful to Townsend. This guy has a tremendous amount of power, especially against the left-handers, and especially in this postseason, with 5 home runs to go with that.
Nope.
Inside
That's
ball
inside.
1. The pitch. Outside
2
ball
balls,
2.
1 strike.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that ball's lined down the line, high and deep and off the wall. The runner will advance to third as Trout stands at third, and Townsend will be standing at second with a
Now batting, the first base.
with a double. It's kind of
David
weird because normally when you see a
Mercado.
double, it's an RBI, but Trout was not running because he thought that ball might have been caught standing at second base, and then he just took third after the ball dropped. But realistically, he should have scored there. Here's David Mercado.
Counts 1-0.
Up high, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And Mercado pops it up. Playable. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 5,
That's going to bring up
Cedric.
Cedric Fowler.
Fowler.
Here's Cedric. 8th place hitter, and they're going to put him on and force Don Mattingly to remove Templeton from the game. So the bases
Now
will
batting,
be loaded.
The pitcher, Nicholas Templeton.
And they're
Ladies
going to
and
use
gentlemen,
Colin
your
Schweiger
attention,
to
please.
pinch hit.
Now coming into pinch hit, Big Daddy, Fatty.
His friends call him Big Daddy Fatty as he steps in. And Schweiger, base hit. That'll score at least 1 and only 1. And this game is tied.
Now batting,
So an RBI base
Grover.
knock by Schweiger.
Doby.
And now the inning will turn over to Grover Doby. Here's Doby. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. And Doby pops it up. And that's out number 2. That's going to bring up Les Rosa.
Now batting, second baseman, Les Rosa.
We flash you back when Les Rosa's 2 home runs in the NLDS in Game 3 to send the Broncos to San Francisco. Here's the pitch. And Rosa, base hit. That'll score 1. Here comes the second run. He'll score. Rounds third. And there's run number 3. It's a base clearing double by Les Rosa. 3 RBIs and a 4-1 Minnesota lead.
Go.
They get to Jacobson in the 5th. And here's Chone. Inside ball 1. Chone has 1 hit in the series. He's 1 for 9. And Chone rips that one. High, deep, and gone. 2-run home run by Ron Chone. And the Broncos now lead 6-1. Well, a mistake pitch there by Jacobson, as you need to know the situation and realize that this guy is obviously going to be the MVP. It doesn't matter if he's not hitting too much in this postseason, but he does have 2 home runs against your pitching staff now, as you see him just absolutely tattoo that pitch over the wall. Absolutely sensational of a swing, and a 6-1 Minnesota lead, and that's going to spell the end for Jacobson. Jacobson will depart after going 4 2/3, allowing 6 earned runs all this inning. And a disappointing opportunity for Jacobs, for the young left-hander.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
And they're bringing in the savior,
Number
Trevor
47,
Bauer.
Trevor Bauer.
Bauer pitched in Game 2 in mop-up duty and kept the game close, where the Giants fought back but were unsuccessful.
Now batting, third
as they
baseman,
lost 8-7.
Eric Emerson.
And this will bring up Emerson. I'm just not quite sure if this is even the right move to bring in Bauer. He went multiple innings in Game 2. He can't have a lot left in the tank, and you're going to ask him to do the same here in this game, unless he's just going to get this out, and that's it for him.
In.
Here's the 2-1 pitch to Emerson. And Emerson rips this one into left field, high and deep, and gone! Back-to-back jacks by Ron Chone and Eric Emerson. Well, just like in Game 2, you saw the same thing there. They brought in Trevor Bauer. He immediately served up a 2-run homer, but after that, he was pretty good. But at that point, it was 8-0 Minnesota, and once again, it's now 7-1 with Minnesota with the lead here in the 5th inning.
The center fielder,
Here's
number
Trout.
27, Mike.
And Trout takes the ball low. The 1-0 pitch. And that one's in there for strike number 1. The 1-1 pitch to Trout. Trout swings and misses, and the count is 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that one's inside. Ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. And Trout rips this one to left field, and that one's caught. So the inning is finally over, but the Broncos have a 7-run 5th inning, and they go up 7-1. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Minnesota leads 7-1. Well, in comes the new pitcher. It's going to be Chad Foss. He hasn't pitched in a while. He would be scheduled to potentially pitch in Game 5.
These changes defensively.
But they're going to
Now
get him
pitching
some
and
work
batting in the 7th spot.
right now.
Number 36, Chad Foss. Now playing first base and batting 9th. Number 32, Nelson Cabrera.
Nelson Cabrera comes in the game now. So now the Broncos get their normal defense out there.
Ball. That's inside.
As you now see,
Aye.
and that was in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a fly ball, pop up, Dolby under it, makes the play, and that's out number 1. But now you got Nelson Cabrera in center field.
Lyon.
Hassan now moves to first base as he's unable to make that play. It'll get all the way to the wall as Chone fires that to second, and it's not in time. So 1-out double for Kurt Lyles.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring up Warren Pitts.
Pitts.
The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 pitch here to Pitts. And that's in there for a strike. Anyways, like we were saying, you got
Ball! That pitch is out.
Townsend now at first base. Trout moves to left field.
Nope, that's
And
down.
Cabrera's now in center field, with Nelson Cabrera batting 9th. Ground ball, fielded by Townsend, steps on the bag,
He's out.
and that's out number 2. The runner does advance to third. Meanwhile, Kurt Lyles.
Now
And here's
batting,
Darnell
right
Davies.
fielder, Darnell.
The pitch to Davies,
Aye.
and that's in there for strike 1.
Ball. Down.
Pitch misses low, and the count's 1-1 now here to Darnell Davies. The 1-1 pitch
No, that's down.
misses, and that's ball number 2. The 2-1. Ooh,
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
got him with
1
some
strike.
chin music there. The count's 3-1. The pitch to Davies. Popped up. Fowler. Under it. Makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So we go to the top half of the 6th. Minnesota leads 7-1. Townsend, Foss, and Fowler when we come back. And we're back after the break as Hassan Townsend
Leading
now
off
will
for the
lead off the
Broncos.
6th inning.
The first baseman, his dudeness, Candyman.
Here's the pitch,
Aye.
and that's in there for strike 1.
All ones the count.
Townsend hit .369 during the regular season, played in 142 games, most of it at first base and left field. Fly ball, right field, might drop, and it's caught.
Ladies
And
and
here's
gentlemen,
Bryce Harper.
your
They're going to
attention,
use
please.
him now to pinch hit.
Pinch hitting, Bryce Harper.
Harper, the pinch hitter. He's just come back from an ACL injury and is being limited
Whoa,
to
that's
pinch hit duty. And if they do make it to the World Series, he will be the designated hitter. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball that's right to the first baseman, Freeman, as he steps on the bag for out number 2.
The catcher, number 5.
Here is Cedric
Cedric
Fowler.
Fowler.
Fowler walked last time up, which was part of that big inning by the big 3 RBI hit by Les Rosa. Last inning, that is. Here is Fowler. And the 1-0 pitch. And that one's low for ball number 2. Trevor Bauer looking to give his team a chance by throwing up a couple of zeros. Here's the 2-0. And Fowler rips this to center field. Should stay in the ballpark as Hayward makes the play. And that'll end the inning. So we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Broncos lead 7-1.
Your attention,
And
please.
the new pitcher will be Eric
Now
Bryant.
pitching, Eric Bryant.
Well, they've been using Eric in these situations, former first-round pick, but they've been using him in
Michael
these
Thomas likes chicken sandwiches.
Leading off.
Michael
for the
Thomas
Giants,
does like his chicken
The
sandwiches.
catcher,
Here's Armando
Armando
Mesa.
Mesa.
And a
0-1.
strike inside. Good pitch there by Eric Bryant. And that one's bounced foul, and the count's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that one misses. In some NFL news, 2015 Super Bowl MVP Von Miller has been traded to the Los Angeles Rams for a couple of day 2 picks, apparently. The picks haven't been announced yet as we see Mesa strike out.
Now batting.
Good
The
pitch there
shortstop.
by Bryant.
Top.
He challenges him
Top.
with that sinker ball. It gets him swinging and missing. Here's Tom Cox. Still looking for his first postseason hit, and he'll have to wait as he pops it up to Emerson for out number 2.
Now batting.
And this will bring in
Number
William
17.
Freeman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss
0-1
by
the count.
Freeman, and the count's 0-1. The 0-1. Another swing and a miss by Freeman.
No balls, 2 strikes.
You know, I challenge him with a fastball up. And he does.
Did he
And he doesn't get the call. The 1-2 pitch.
That's
Misses
out.
ball 2. And the count's now even at 2. Bryant working pretty fast here. He goes with the
Okay.
slider inside, and that misses. Baez does wait on deck. He has homered in this game. The 3-2 pitch to Freeman. And there's a fly ball. Trout under it. Makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So we've played 6. Here in San Francisco, it's Minnesota 7. San Francisco 1. As we're seeing a pitching change for San Francisco.
Your attention, please.
The new pitcher will be
The
Rafael
change
Cortez,
for San Francisco.
and he pitched a
Now
scoreless
pitching
inning
and
in
batting
game
in the
number
pitch
2.
spot.
And they're going
Number
back to their
32,
bullpen weapons.
Rafael Cortez.
Nelson Cabrera to lead
Now
it off.
playing shortstop and batting 9. Number 34.
They go with the lefty-lefty
Johnny
matchup
Morrison.
as Mariano Santana warms up in the pen. So they want the matchup. They want the lefty-lefty matchup against Cabrera, who does struggle against left-handers. The only right-hander on the bench
Nope,
that
that's
the
a ball.
Broncos could realistically use in this situation. Open your eyes up, yeah. Here's the 1-1.
Ball in.
And that one misses for ball 2. I just don't think they even have a right-handed hitter on the bench right now. The 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
And that one misses. Dominic Barner would be their right-handed bat. The 3-1 to, and that drops in there for a strike. Curveball,
Three
that
balls,
is.
two
A
strikes.
pitch that Cabrera typically would take over the wall. The 3-2 pitch. And that one's sliced into left field for a base hit. So Cabrera with the leadoff hit, hitting 400 in this postseason, but not getting a lot of at-bats
batting,
because of the left-handed
The
matchups.
shortstop, Grover Joby.
And here's Grover Doby. Hitting 174 in this postseason.
Ball one, no strike.
He's been kind of the disappointment in this postseason. The 1-0. Doby hits this one to right. Playable. And the catch is made for out number 1. And that brings up Les
Now
Rosa.
batting, the second baseman, Les Rosa.
Rosa seems to be coming up with clutch hit after hit. And he pops it up. Playable. And the catch is made for out number 2. Here's
Now
Ron
batting,
Schoen.
the right fielder,
He hit the 2-run homer back in inning number 5.
Jones.
And the pitch. Schoen hits it up the middle, base hit. Cabrera rounds second, heads to third. The throw, not in time. And the Broncos will have runners at
Now
the
batting,
corners with 2
The
outs.
third baseman, Eric Emerson.
Eric Emerson up. Emerson did homer, and like we said, you leave one over the zone, no matter how he's going, he'll put it over the fence. Ground ball, base hit, that'll score at least 1. A run is in, and an RBI single for Eric Emerson. 8-1
Now batting,
Minnesota.
Left fielder, Mike Trout.
That's going to bring up Trout with a runner at first and second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And that brings
Now
up
pitching
Benito
for the
Garcia to pitch
Number 48,
now for the Giants.
Benito Garcia.
Here's Trout. Trout hits this one into center field. Playable. And the catch is made, and the inning's over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Broncos
please
tack
join
on
us
another
for the
run. It's
traditional
8-1
seventh-inning
Minnesota.
stretch.
Minnesota.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
And that'll bring up Javier Baez. Swing and a miss by Baez.
0-2.
And Baez strikes out.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Morrison.
Aye.
Morrison
Got
grounds out, and that's out number 2.
Up
That
next
brings
for the
up
Giants,
Hayward.
the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ground ball. Townsend steps on the
Out.
bag, and the inning's over. That was Take Me Out to the Ball Game, brought to you by Frank Sinatra and Gene Kelly. Here's Hassan
off for
Townsend to lead
Minnesota.
off the 8th.
The first baseman, his student, Candyman.
Swing and a miss by Townsend. The 0-1. And Townsend pops it up, but then just takes off running. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And Townsend puts it on the ground across the diamond. And that's out number 1.
Your
So
attention,
Melvin
please.
Johnson will come in to pinch hit.
Melvin.
The power hitting left-hander.
Johnson.
Hit 30 home runs down in Memphis this year. And the pitch. The power just hasn't really translated to the major league level yet. He hit a couple of home runs this year, but they gave him plenty of opportunities to kind of take over that job out when Nelson Cabrera hit his rough stretch there. Fly ball. And that's going to get down for a double for Melvin Johnson. A 1-out double for Melvin Johnson. It gets all the way to the wall.
Now batting, the catcher, Cedric Fowler.
And that'll bring up Cedric Fowler. Fowler rips this to right. That ball is caught. Johnson will tag from second base, and he'll get to third. It'll be 2 outs, a runner at third. And the batter will be Nelson Cabrera.
The center fielder, number 32.
Cabrera 1 for
Nelson
1 with a single.
Cabrera.
Looking to get his second hit of the game. Fly ball. Playable for the center fielder. Hayward makes the play, and the inning is over. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Minnesota still has a 7-run lead. It's 8-1. Heart of the lineup for San Francisco.
Your attention, please.
Mariano
Now pitching.
Santana will pitch.
Mariano Santana.
Kurt Lyles will lead it off.
Leading up for the Giants,
He's 2 for 2 in the game.
the left fielder,
And he grounds
Kurt
that one foul.
Lyon.
He's 2 for 2 with a walk.
Hey.
And that's in there for strike 2. Good fastball by Santana. The pitch. And that one
1 and
misses.
2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Lyles is down on strikes. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Warren Pitts.
That'll bring in Warren Pitts. The pitch. And that one's popped up. This is one of those games where potentially Day-Day you will not see with the big lead. Ground ball, Doby. And that's out number 2.
The right fielder,
That brings
number
up Darnell
18,
Davies.
Darnell Davies.
No, that's low.
And that missed. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball. And that one's botched by
He's safe.
Grover Doby. He's unable to make the play.
Now batting,
And the
The
Giants
catcher,
will get a base runner on.
Armando
That's an E6 for
Mesa.
Grover Doby. He's been so sure-handed in this series. Made a good throw, though. Here's Armando Mesa, the catcher. Fly ball. Right field, Chone. Under it, makes the play, and the side is retired. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Broncos lead. We'll go to the top of the 9th. Broncos lead 8-1. New pitcher for the Giants, as
Ladies
it's
and
going to
gentlemen,
be
your attention,
Dalton
please.
Hatch.
These changes for San Francisco. Now pitching and batting in the 4th spot, number 13, Dalton Hatch.
As he'll
Now playing
face
right
off
field
against
and batting
Rover Doby, who's
Number
0 for 4
29,
today.
Johnny Overton.
Jeff Glynn getting loose in the pen, the former Kansas City Royals closer. Ground ball up the middle, and it's right to the shortstop for out number 1. So Doby goes 0 for 5.
Now
Takes an
batting
0 for 5
second
collar
baseman,
back to the dugout, and here's Les Rosa.
Rosa.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
I wonder if you're going to see... You going to say
0-2.
something there? I wonder if you're going to see Schweigert in the lineup tomorrow with Rosa maybe playing shortstop, considering Grover Doby just seems not to be giving you a whole lot offensively and now is starting to struggle defensively. Swing and a miss, and Rosa's down on strikes for out number 2. And Dalton Hatch has both hands on his back and is working through some stiffness.
Your attention, please.
So the new pitcher
Now
will be
pitching for the
Thomas
Giants.
Robertson,
Number 5,
and
Thomas
will face off against Ron Schoen.
Robertson.
Here's the pitch to Ron Schoen,
Nope,
and that
that's
one
down.
misses ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey!
Strike called. The 1-1 pitch. And that one
Ball, that's
misses
outside.
ball 2. Here's the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Ball 3.
3 balls. 1
Emerson
strike.
on deck if the inning continues. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Schoen. Schoen hits this to center field. Hayward under it. Makes the play, and the inning is over. The Broncos have now recorded 27 outs. Now let's see if they can record 27 outs. The Giants side. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for romance for San Francisco. They're down by 7.
Leading up for the
Johnny
Giants,
Overton
the right
to
fielder,
lead it off.
Johnny Overton.
And the Broncos will go to Jeff Glynn, who's making his second postseason appearance, where he did have a scoreless inning. That was in Game 3. Swing and a miss
0-1.
by Overton. The 0-1. Another foul ball. The count's 0-2. Overton homered in Game 2. The 0-2 pitch. And
plate,
that's a
ball 1.
changeup that misses. The 1-2.
That's
Missed
in.
ball
2.
2. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Overton.
The
This is
count's
ball
full.
3, and now the count's 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 1 away.
Now
Well, Jeff
batting,
Glynn had 33
number
saves
17.
this season, all of them with the Kansas City Royals. He was acquired at the trade deadline along with Nicholas Templeton for exchange for Marlo Estrada. Here's the pitch,
Ball, that's
and
in.
that one missed. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball center field. Cabrera under it, makes the catch, and that's out number 2. So the Giants are down to their final out. And it'll
the
be
batter,
Javier
number
Baez.
9, second baseman, Javier
Here's the pitch.
Baez.
And Baez hits this into right field. Schoen gives chase. Can't make the play. It bounces off his head. Here's the 0-1 to Baez. Swing and a miss.
I got the count. Oh,
And the count is 0-2. The 0-2 pitch
No
to
mayo.
Baez. Swing and a miss. And Baez is down on strikes. And the Broncos take game 3. They now go up 3-0, with the Giants needing to win 4 in a row to advance to the World Series to take down the Titans, the Broncos. Not the NFL team Titans, referring to them as Titans. The Titans of the league. As the Giants just did not look themselves in this game. They had the bases loaded. They failed to score in that situation. And the Broncos capitalized. Ron Choane, the player of the game, for the second game in a row. As we see the players celebrating on the field, realizing that they're 1 win away from going to the World Series. There's Ron Choane, the right fielder, and most likely your 2025 National League MVP. Stay tuned for the postgame. Highlights. Stay tuned. Minnesota wins 8-1. Well, the big problem that I saw in this game was the Giants unable to hit runners in scoring position. They had the bases loaded in the 4th inning and failed to do anything with it.
Fans,
they did get the home run from Javier Baez, but it just wasn't enough.
8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4
Look
men
at the
on
replay
base.
ball. This game starts off bottom of the 3rd.
For the
Javier
Giants,
Baez
1 run,
hits this
4 hits,
absolute
no errors.
moonshot
They left
to
7
lead off
men on base.
the 3rd inning. It
Time
was
of
a
the ball
mistake
game,
pitch
3
by
hours
Templeton,
and 19
and
minutes.
Baez made him pay.
Tonight's paid attendance.
Then in the top of the 5th, you see Trout
41,915.
line this for a base
The
hit
Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at
for a
Oracle
base
Park
hit single.
and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Schweigert then hits the ball through the gap, and this is what starts the rally. This makes it a 1-1 tie game here in the 5th. Then Les Rosa, he hits this 3 RBI double to center field, scoring 3 runs and making the score 4-1 Minnesota. Then later in the same inning, Ron Choane hits the 2-run homer and makes this a 6-1 game. Absolute moonshot there. This is all in the 5th inning. Same inning, Emerson, next batter, hits a 391-foot homer off of Trevor Bauer, the new pitcher that entered into the game. That makes it 7-1. Then in the 7th inning, they tack on another one. Emerson, a base hit down the line, scoring 1 and making this an 8-1 game, which turns to be your final score. Then, to end the game, you see Jeff Glynn versus Baez, and he strikes him out with the slider. And the Broncos, with the 3-0 lead now going into Game 4. Game 4 will be Andy Neufeld, should be pitching in that game, making his postseason starting debut. With that, I'm Dan Stevens along with Peter O'Keefe saying so long until next time.